We all saw the news in April and May earlier this year. 2020 was much worse than 2008 in terms of the loss in jobs. So demand should have fallen through the floor, right? So why do we have residential real estate prices increasing in 2020? Home prices that started growing in 2012 kept increasing all these years and through 2020. A major reason why is that the housing market is undersupplied. While almost 4 million homes were available to be sold in 2006, only 1.5 million homes are available to be sold this year. That's the lowest we've seen in 30 years. While the market was undersupplied, demand for homes also spiked. And a big part of that was a federal funds rate of almost 0%, leading to the 30-year mortgage falling below 3%, first time we've ever seen it that low. This spike in demand increased homeownership rates to near historic levels of 67%, just shy of all-time highs of 69%. This pent-up demand further stressed on the shortage of supply. While the amount of inventory for sale in 2009 was almost 12 months, currently it's just 3.3 months. It's never been lower since we started measuring this 57 years ago. Let's be clear though, home prices are not the same as rental prices. As you can see, rents are down all the way from major cities from San Francisco and Seattle to Dallas to New York. But home prices are up in all of these cities, except maybe San Francisco. It's really important to understand that 2008 was also a rarity. There have been 34 major recessions from when we started the free banking era in the 1850s. 2020 is the 35th recession. In all of these crises, while GDP contracted every single time, we've seen a housing-related recession only once in 2008. And the banks have gotten smarter too. The amount of financial product risk taken by banks is now close to zero. It's never been more difficult to obtain a mortgage than today. So will home prices ever fall in 2020? They might, and there are a few reasons why. The first is forbearances. Congress will have to stop extending forbearances at some point. As of early October, about 7% of all mortgages in the United States are in forbearance, which means 1 in 14 homeowners are not paying the principal on their mortgage. That's 3.4 million homes. A lot of these will enter the foreclosure or the short sale market, leading to an increase in supply, thus impacting home prices. We might also see some short sales or foreclosures from the rental and the Airbnb market. This will further increase the supply. Lastly, in the first half of the year, a lot of people pulled their home listings away. As people start getting more comfortable with allowing strangers to walk through their homes, they'll begin to relist their homes for sale. This will also increase the supply in the market. If all of these do happen and home prices do fall, we will see a dip, but that will quickly be followed by a rebound. It's likely that home prices might fall by 2 to 3%, and Zillow's analysis suggests the same. Now that we understand why home prices didn't fall in 2020, let us try to understand what might happen in the next 10 years.